UndergroundHipHopBlog.com exclusive.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. What up? It's Pawz One representing Underground Hip Hop Blog. I'm gonna let my guest introduce himself real quick.
Excuse me, I'm eating sugar wafers and shit right now. Rifleman, a.k.a. Ellay Khule, Hip Hop Clan, Project Blow, Good Life MCs, Good Life Bully, baby, West Coast.
So we're actually privileged enough to be right here in the studio where it all happens. I know you were saying you've been in here all day making shit happen, recording artists. You want to describe what the process is like, you know what I mean, dealing with different styles of artists, because I know you got different people in here that got different styles. So what's it like being behind the boards, being an originator of a style and to hear different shit?
Well, to partake on the question of being in here all day, I've been in here since like about noon, and it's like 8:21 now. We did a few songs. We did some posse cuts. We had some singers in here, you know, a couple of younger rappers. And, hey, you know, this is part of the game right here. Young dude, he been waiting all day. Young Janky, he been trying to get up on a couple of tracks. But it's just been a packed day all day. So we wasn't really able to, you know, fit him in. But I don't know. I might get a second boost to win. Who knows? But, you know, it's all about the grind and the hustle of this rap shit, man.
So you've been in here 12 to 8. That's pretty much a whole shift. You know what I mean? I don't think a lot of people understand the time that you got to put into the studio work, to the editing, the mixing, and all that. And we were talking about that before we started the interview. You actually do a little bit of mixing here and there, right?
Yeah, man, I do what I can. I'm like the Jamaicans on Living Color. Boy got 15 job, you know. I do a little bit of everything. I'm the silk screener. I mix some of the tracks. I make some of the beats. Of course, write. You know, I do some of the artwork and logos themselves. So I do a little bit of everything. Of course, promoting the shit. That's a big part of it. So, you know, being an underground artist, you really have to, wear like 4 or 5 hats. You know, you got to think about what the label would do, and you got to do it yourself, because if you don't do it, it won't get done. So we even at shows, we security, a little bit of everything. So that's just the underground ways, but that's the life we chose.
And you're definitely one of the dudes I've seen that has done it all, and you adapted when the transition came from like major labels doing all the work to going back independent, because you started off independent and then working with labels and then now going back independent. So I've seen you make the transition successfully too, because I know you got fans all around the world. So I wanted to talk about some of the past projects too, if you want to give the discography some of the work that you've done for people that ain't familiar.
Yeah, I think myself, I have maybe about 14 solo CDs, something like that. I mean, it's a lot. You know, I have the CD. One of my first CDs that I put together was Rifleman Classics 1, and then I did 2 others after that. So that's Rifleman Classics 1, Rifleman Classics 2, Rifleman Classics 3. One of my older CDs was another CD called Riflemania, which was more street, you know, like G shit a little bit. And I have a CD called Target Practice, Feminine Wiles, Warriors Euphoria, which is my latest, Target Practice, some Hip Hop Clan CDs would be Planet to Planet, Tamakaze, Clandestine 1. I've also been on featured on the Project Blow first album and the second one as well. And I've done abundance of features on so many albums that I can't name. And also 3 CDs with the Good Life Bullies, 2 mixtapes, and 1 full album that we just put out. You can check us out on Good Life Bully TV, at Good Life Bullies on Twitter and Facebook and all of that. So I did a gang of albums, man. I can't even really keep up with all of them. I need to actually go look at the paper that I have, but I know I left out a gang of shit, but I got a lot.
And to find that catalog, how do they find the catalog of all the work that you've done?
The easiest way would be at myown.com, LAKhule.com, and that's ELLAYKHULE.com. And another easy way is accesshiphop.com. You know, the people down there in San Diego, they carry everything that I got. Amoeba, the Hollywood Amoeba, go down there, and I got my own section down there. So also iTunes. I don't keep all my albums on iTunes, but the latest ones are definitely on there. So you can go to iTunes, Rhapsody, iHeartRadio, all that type of stuff. You can get it. So if you're looking, you can get it.
That's what's up. I wanted to ask you because I know you've been around, you've seen a lot, especially recording and then doing the shows. And like I said, there's been a lot of changes in the game with technology and things like that. What is something that you would like to see a lot more of from not just artists that have been doing it, but newer artists? What would you like to see a lot more of?
I would definitely say that I would love to see a lot more, of course, originality, because I'm from what they call the second golden age of hip hop. It wasn't the first in the '80s, but I've been rapping since then. But I'm saying it wasn't like we grew up off the Cool J's, the Rakims, the Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, UTFO, Houdini, Chill Rob G, Big Daddy Kane, Coogee Rap, or Ultramagnetics, Gangstar, NWA, King T, Mixmaster Spade, that type of stuff. This classic stuff. Schoolie D, PSK, BDP, MC Light, Juice Crew. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that people miss. They tend to pick up on what they initially picked up on hip hop, and that might be like the era of the Hot Boys or the Yin Yang Twins, so they never go back further. But the second golden age, we learned from the first golden age. It was like all the '90s music that came out early '90s. That's like considered to be the second golden age. Like Leaders of the New School, the Tribe Called Quest, and Freestyle Fellowship, the Good Life, Project Blow, Souls of Mischief, blah blah blah. We can go on forever, but I'm just giving a little history of how it went. And now everybody just want to get on and sound like whatever was replicated before, instead of really being totally original with your beats, with your rhymes, with your styles, with your patterns, with your concepts. Everybody just kind of want to bite and do what's already been done. But the way to progress the music is definitely originality and creativity.
So that's probably the one thing you want to stop seeing is people copying a copy of a copy that copied a copy. So, and there's a lot of that. I mean, it's one of those things that it's kind of unavoidable. People like, to them, the OGs are like Nelly, Chingy. So, unfortunately, for a certain generation, that'll be their cool G rap. You know what I mean? So, but the one thing I've been seeing, I don't know if you've been seeing, is there are some kids that are young that are discovering Wu. They're discovering your shit, and they're like, okay, you dust off the surface, and there's a lot of dope shit underneath the radio shit. What they keep feeding me, so it's dope to keep seeing you do your thing. So with the new album, did you do any production on the new album?
I actually did. I produced on my personal album. I believe that I produced 3 songs on my solo, which I have a. The first release was Boob Tube Star Wars 3, which it has like it's a video out. I put a little bit on YouTube and Facebook and posting it up here and there. But the video, it kind of depicts stars, how they're rarely ever seen. So, I got like, of course, Kim Kardashian naked on there, and all the chick flicks, all the personal stuff that they either do or don't want you to see. I put that on the video. So it's kind of like exposing the perfect people of the world who are the stars, So, but I did it in a way of where it was more like I wrote the rap as far as like I'm taking TV characters and certain TV shows and certain titles and making wordplay with it. So it's not just I'm not like attacking anybody, but on the video, that's why it's called Star Wars. It's me against the industry, and it's a pretty interesting song and video. And I also did a song called All Night, which is it's a sex song. And then I forgot the other one that I did on the CD. We actually listening to it now, but there's so many producers on my CD. My 15-year-old son even got a track that he produced on here. So, I'm just trying to keep it in the family and keep it underground.
That's what's up. So I just want to say I appreciate your time. I know you've been in here all day, so it's good catching up with you. Once again, this is Pawz One, and this is undergroundhiphopblog.com.
Yeah, y'all support all the underground, man. Underground blog, man. You got to do this hip hop thing because we love it. We've been doing it for a while. And there's some groups out there, Hobson and the Odd Future and Kendrick Lamar. There's some new cats out there that's doing it that I appreciate. Even that dude, Currency, I think he's from New Orleans. I listen to a lot of that too. So I'm not saying nobody new not doing it, but y'all need to step up your game because us OGs, we coming back for the throne. West. What's up? This Rifleman, a.k.a. Ellay Khule, from the West Coast Project Blow, Good Life, Hip Hop Clan, Good Life Bullies. And when I ain't serving on the mic or knocking the motherfucker down in the street, I am definitely tuning in to the Underground Hip Hop Blog, fools. And you should do the same if you know what's good for you, motherfuckers. West.
Undergroundhiphopblog.com exclusive.